Alkmaar is different from other Dutch cities. Explore it with us.
Hello everyone, we are Hennie and Joseph and we love to travel all over the world to places with seas or rivers. Join us on our tours.
Nestled in the northern part of the Netherlands, above Amsterdam, lies the city of Alkmaar. This is a city brimming with history, charm and culture. The city is famous for its traditional cheese market, winding canals and picturesque old town. Like always, we start with some history. Alkmaar's roots trace back to the 10th century when it began as a small settlement. It was originally an agricultural settlement centered around the St. Lawrence Church, founded in the 10th century. On June 11, 1254, Alkmaar was granted city rights by William II of Holland. It gained significance in the late Middle Ages, becoming a strategic town in the province of North Holland. One of the most famous moments in Alkmaar's history is the siege of Alkmaar in 1573. During the 80 Years' War, Spanish forces attempted to capture the city, but the determined citizens of Alkmaar successfully defended their home. This victory marked a turning point in the war, with Alkmaar being the first Dutch city to repel the Spanish forces, eventually leading to the liberation of the Netherlands. To this day, the saying "Victory begins at Alkmaar" is a proud reminder of the city's resilience. Throughout the centuries, Alkmaar developed into a prosperous trading city, known especially for its cheese. The famous Alkmaar cheese market, which dates back to the 16th century, became a central part of the city's identity and economic life, and it continues to be a major tourist attraction to this day. Alkmaar also played a role in the broader industrialization of the Netherlands in the 19th and 20th centuries. The city grew with modern infrastructure and cultural institutions being established, while still preserving its medieval charm. Today, Alkmaar is a thriving modern city that still honors its historical roots. It has a population of just under 110,000 inhabitants, and it serves as a regional hub for tourism, commerce and culture. Alkmaar is renowned for its balance of the old and new, while the city centre still showcases traditional Dutch architecture. Cobblestone streets and canals, the outskirts boast modern shopping areas, schools and residential districts. It remains a bustling hub for the famous cheese trade. A resident of Alkmaar is called an Alkmaarder, but in the vernacular he is called the cheesehead. Water plays a central role in Alkmaar's landscape, as the city is crisscrossed with scenic canals. Originally, these waterways were vital for trade, serving as transport routes for goods such as cheese and grains. Alkmaar is also close to the North Sea, with beautiful beaches just a short drive away. Additionally, the city is connected to several rivers and lakes, including the North Holland Canal, which links Alkmaar to Amsterdam and other cities. We begin our walking tour at the Alkmaar train station, for we arrive by train. From here it's just a short walk to the center. Head south and follow the sign Centrum. The first thing you encounter are the city walls and bastions, located at the edge of the city center, and it is nice to walk around here for a bit. The old city fortifications date back to the 16th century and were instrumental in defending the city during the siege of Alkmaar in 1573. On the other side stood this church with the name St. Joseph, which is meaningful to us. As you walk along the city walls, you spot one of Alkmaar's most famous landmarks, the Molen van Piet, a traditional Dutch corn windmill standing proudly by the canal. Built in 1769, this windmill is a symbol of Dutch engineering and agricultural history. From the mill we walked into the city center. This is the Oude Gracht, one of Alkmaar's picturesque canals. The old houses lying in the canal date back to the 17th and 18th centuries, giving you a glimpse into the city's past. This courtyard is also located on the canal, Wildemanshofje. The courtyard is named after Gerrit Wildeman. During his lifetime he was one of the richest people from Alkmaar. As a ship owner and wholesaler in colonial goods, he had amassed an enormous fortune. At the end of his life, his wife and 2 children had passed away. In his will he stipulated that his inheritance should be spent on this courtyard for single women. At the end of the canal is the Turfmarkt, where you can stop for a drink. Next to it is the North Holland Canal, which offers opportunities for passing yachts. There is also a ferry from here to the outdoor district opposite. After our break we made our way to the Accijnstoren, a charming tower built in 1622. The tower was originally used to collect excise taxes on goods that passed through the canals. The building is located near the waterfront and is now used as harbour office. We continued our route towards the center. Here we walked through the old residential area. It is surprising how narrow the streets are, and yet provided with a lot of green. This is another large city canal called Lutik Outdoor, with quaint bridges and beautiful canal houses, which makes this area one of the most scenic parts of Alkmaar. Close to the center you find the so-called Old Town. These narrow streets are filled with boutique shops, cafes and galleries where you can browse local crafts, fashion and souvenirs. We are now in the middle of the center, which has shopping streets in addition to residential buildings. What is striking is that it is mainly low-rise and that it is really beautifully decorated. The Alkmaar fish markets were built in the 16th century and were rebuilt in 1755 to the current fish market. The fish market stopped in 1998. Before that, the market was held every Friday. In the middle of the center lies the Waagplein, Alkmaar's historic square. Here you find the Wait House, home to the famous Alkmaar cheese market, which takes place every Friday from April to September. You can watch as traders, dressed in traditional white uniforms, wait and transport large wheels of cheese, continuing a tradition that dates back to the 16th century. We walked through the Lange Straat and came across the old town hall. The building was built between 1509 and 1520 in the Gothic style. The corner tower has an open, pear-shaped spire. The town hall still functions as a town hall. Since the construction of the new town hall, it has mainly served as a wedding location. At the end of the street we reached the Grote St. Laurenskerk. This stunning Gothic style church was completed in the 15th century and is the largest and most prominent church in Alkmaar. The church often hosts concerts and events. The Stedelijk Museum Alkmaar, located next to the church, offers a fascinating journey through Alkmaar's history, art and culture. More about that later. On our walk back we found the Hof van Sonoy, a beautiful hidden courtyard that dates back to the 16th century. This tranquil spot used to be part of a monastery and is now a lovely area filled with restaurants and cafes where you can sit and relax. And here ended our walking tour. Time for a glass of wine and a snack. Alkmaar offers a wide range of activities for all visitors. If your feet are tired from walking, you can take a boat tour, which gives you a unique perspective of the city. Outdoor enthusiasts can also cycle through the countryside, hike in the nearby dunes or spend time at the beaches of Bergen and Egmond, which are close to Alkmaar. And for those seeking something more cultural, the city hosts numerous festivals and concerts. Alkmaar has a variety of museums that cater to different interests. The Cheese Museum in the Waag is a must-visit for food lovers and history buffs alike, as it explores the city's cheese trade heritage. The Beatles Museum is a surprising but fun destination, housing one of the world's largest collections of memorabilia related to the Fab Four. The collection includes rare records, instruments and personal items related to the band. The Stedelijk Museum Alkmaar is showcasing art and historical exhibits, including works from the Dutch Golden Age and contemporary artists. It's also a great place to dive deeper into the history of the city after seeing its size. Alkmaar is a typical Dutch city, but still different. The low-rise buildings and the historical center are unique in the Netherlands. The city's combination of picturesque canals, historic buildings and lively atmosphere make it a delightful place to explore. It is a city that is definitely worth a visit. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment and press on the like button.